Greetings, travelers. This is Jim at the Mid-Nite Drive-Thru, and welcome back to Kingdom Come Deliverance. We rejoin at a point where I'm going to keep loading this save game until I make it to this city without getting killed. Not a Scottish man dress. Not that kind of kilt. Just saying. Okay. We are going to try not to die. Not dying is a good plan. I am a big fan of this plan. Okay. And let go. Yes. Deep breaths through the mouth. Get lots of oxygen. Do not be dying. Dying is for loser. Do not be loser. Okay, well. Oh yes. Yes, I know how to ride horse now. I think. We see. Alright, here is plan. While we are approach... Wait till we are a distance and then... Yes, distract. That is plan. Oh no, you don't. You do not. You do not get to do. What I need to remember is that the mouse does not control the horse. That's the biggest problem. Arrow keys only will get me there. Okay. How would you talk? I don't know. And... arrow in the knee! I used to be an adventurer like you! Sorry. It's hard to take it seriously after you've been shot in the leg this many times. Okay, we start with gallop. Hey! I should have been out galloping them.
Left. Talmberg is to the left.
I know it's to the left.
Run for it.
Okay, and then we let this horse's stamina come back.
Towards Skalitz.
And then gallop again. The key is to keep in gallop mode as much as possible, because if they catch up to me, that's it. They just fill me full of arrows.
Go! They'll kill you all!
Not trying to run you down, but get out of the stinking way!
Run for it!
We can just get to the point where we got some straight run here a little bit. Alright, settle down, don't get stupid. Let the horse's stamina come back a little bit. Apparently that's all I can afford to do is that much, because they are right behind me. I'm not even turning to look. I know they're there. Alright, there's the city. Come on. Oh. Yes. See, usually,
Do something!
when you hear people yell, Jesus Christ,
Quickly, everyone!
they're
Get your asses here!
taking the Lord's name in vain. These people aren't. Okay, well that's good. I still have an arrow in my leg, and probably one or two in the back of my head.
Quickly! We're closing the gate!
Yeah, they're actually crying out. Jesus Christ, please hear my plea. Which would have been probably a little more commonplace in the time period in question.
Someone give him a drink. And bring hot wine and bandages. Tell me, boy, who are you and where are you from? What in hell's name happened?
I've come from Skalitz. They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the
A
ground?
huge army. They attacked without warning. And they weren't Czechs or Germans either.
Who then?
I don't know. I've never seen armor like it or heard their language. Maybe Tatars?
Tartar sauce?
Tartars, you say? Well, we'll deal with that later. First, let's have a look at that leg of yours.
I don't know.
Grit your teeth, boy. I'm gonna pull that arrow out.
Ow.
Easy. All done. You were lucky, lad. The arrow missed the bone. It only needed bandaging, and I've done that often enough before. War is a good teacher. Can you stand? There you go. Good as new.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you for almost knocking me down again.
If you idlers nothing better to do, get back to work. You'll have to speak to Lord Divish. Can you manage?
That wouldn't be the famous Lord Whirling Divish, would it?
Sir, this is a survivor from...
I heard, Robard. Tell me, boy, what exactly happened? Did you see the ensigns of the attackers? And were there any more survivors?
So, I don't know what army it was, but it was huge. There were dozens of banners flying on the hill above Skalitz. The ones who did the slaughtering spoke a strange language. They burned Skalitz to the ground, but a lot of people took refuge in the castle. I wasn't quick enough. And as I fled, they shouted from the battlements that I should come and warn you.
The soldiers the boy didn't recognize. They could be those Cumans of Sigismund's. It said they came to Hungary from the east, and now they're the core of his army. Sacking Gutenberg must have given him a taste for stolen silver.
Skalitz is a small castle, sir. If Sigismund attacks, they can't hold.
Indeed, Sir Robard. And our small garrison would be no help, even if we could risk sending them.
You think we're next in line?
Maybe.
Saw that in the trailer too.
What's your name, boy?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith.
I know him. Did he make it inside the castle? I'm sorry. It's in God's hands now. No one else can help us. Anyway, thank you for risking your neck to warn us. Robard, take care of Henry. Make sure he gets something to eat and some rest.
Yes, sir.
And get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. make all the necessary arrangements.
As you command, sir.
Well, alrighty then. Health is in the red bar. Yep, kind of figured that out already. Health of the level of health also determines maximum level of stamina. Well, that's different. Usually they're separate statistics. Okay. Oh. That was blurry. Apparently, I am not in great shape at the moment.
I'll think it over. Anything else?
We'll have to clear the northern tip of the woods. But first, I'll have
Alright, well, I need something to eat. Because I got a funny looking fork and knife with a cracked bowl and a bed. So apparently I need food. That's locked. And that doesn't help me. Let's try it here. That just leads up onto the battlements where... Alright, well, let's take a look around in here. Somebody's room. Somebody's locked cabinet. Come on. Like a little shriny, churchy kind of room. And that's just back outside. Oh, I didn't try this door. Did I? That's very hard. This is probably, it's probably the Lord of the Manor's own room, and I'm like gonna go rifling through it. Alright, what about down here? Hi there! Am I supposed to talk to you again?
You've done well, lad. I'm sorry for your loss. You must be all done in. Why don't you go to the kitchen and have a good meal? Sorrow is easier to bear on a full stomach.
Okay.
I heard about your father. They say he was a swordsmith who moved to the countryside to report things.
Oh, he's gonna show me.
I can't
Okay,
understand
good.
why you wasted time. I'm sure you have. He had a fine reputation. It's a great loss.
Eat. Food.
Apparently, I am really hungry. Can I go in here? Like, really hungry.
Milady, you're fortunate our good Lady Stephanie of Talmberg has graced us with her presence.
Lady, I'm honored.
So this is our brave young man. Welcome, lad. Bojana here will take care of you. No doubt you're tired and hungry.
Indeed. How could he not be, poor soul? After everything he's been through, he must be as hungry as a bear, aren't you, young master?
Uh-huh.
Here you are, then. Eat your fill.
And a little wine to wash it down.
Thank you, my lady.
When you're done, you can go and rest with the grooms in the outer bailey.
No, that won't do, Sir Robard. After all he's been through, he deserves a proper bed. Let him sleep in a lodge in the courtyard.
Certainly will. Young Henry here is overwhelmed by your generosity.
Oh,
Yes, yes.
yeah.
Thank you, my lady. May God reward you for your kindness.
Eat up now. You're in capable hands, so I'll leave you to it. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, man.
When you've done, you can sleep in the bedchamber of the courtyard lodge. And don't forget to take off those filthy boots before getting into bed.
Okay, can I finally eat now? I'm literally dying. Food. Food! Okay, just pick it up. Pick up the bread. Everything. Just pick up everything. You don't have to do the little animations every time. Seriously. Oh, alright. I'm just going to go straight in and eat something right now. Nourishment is 0. Oh, apparently I had some food. Okay, good to know. Let's just go straight to the food tab and sort by the oldest, moldy oldest. I'm just going to go ahead and take everything.
Please tell me what happened in Skalitz. I have kin there.
Oh, okay. Well, it was bad. Oh, I earned new speech.
It was a fine sunny day until Sigismund came with his army.
That one was
I
timed.
saw him sitting there with his red beard and proud posture as he gave the signal to attack.
Oh, no.
Oh yeah, she's definitely going to respond to this, so...
I ran to the castle for shelter with the others. Behind me I could hear the shouts of the attackers and the screams of the wounded. Then I turned and saw Father trying to save Mother. They were both killed. The gate was closed by them. The men on the battlements were calling to me to run and warn you here. And with God's help I made it.
My God, that's horrible. You were lucky to survive. And our thanks for warning us. I'll pray that you see better times.
Thank you. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to take every piece of food in your kitchen, especially cheese, apparently because I love cheese. I can't have apples or apple juice because, you know, it'll kill me. So now I need a bed. It needs a bed. She said I could sleep in the courtyard. This kind of looks like a courtyard. Oh, alright, well it's giving me the little thing, and this looks more comfortable to sleep on anyway, so I'll go ahead and close the door. Yeah, I'm going to bed. Leave me alone. Sit on it to...
What was that?
Say what? Alright. He did tell me to take my filthy boots off before getting into bed, so let's do that. There you go, bare feet. And let's get some sleep. That's early yet. Should be able to get a full... Oh. I guess I can get up early. Nourishment goes down, but it looks like energy goes up 10 per hour until at the end, then it goes up 9, and then there's really not much point after that other than no sense in trying to go outside in the dark. Well, I guess we'll go to dawn. Wait. I wasn't done sleeping. What's going on?
Today the patrols will be doubled. Keep your eyes peeled. If you see anything out of the ordinary, report it immediately. Understood? Yes, sir.
Yes?
It is I, Henry. Forgive the intrusion. I didn't wake you, boy, did I?
My lady. No, not at all. But what brings you here at this hour?
I thought you could do with a little wine. It's just what you need to help you sleep.
My lady. Thank you. I really shouldn't. You could have sent a servant.
I was going to. But to tell you the truth, I couldn't see it either. I thought of you while saying my prayers. How awful it must have been for you. I came to offer you solace, to let you know you're not alone.
Thank you. Thank you kindly.
You're welcome. Now, Henry, I know this is all very new and strange for you. But I want you to feel at home here. You're not to worry about anything except getting better. God knows you've been through a terrible ordeal.
And
I know what it is to be left alone in the world. Although your loss is much greater. But with God's help, the pain will ease in time. And it can help to talk about it, if you feel like it.
okay. Yes, I have been through a terrible ordeal. But I can't help but think, if the Lord of the Manor finds the Lady of the Manor in my room at 2 o'clock in the morning, my ordeal may have only just begun. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the relationship is there. He seems like a lot older than her, but her title is the Lady. Let's just stay leaned back. Don't be leaning in where there's an opportunity for that contact thing, and just tell the story. I mean, you can't be coming on to me when I'm talking about my parents dying, so yeah.
You might be right, Melanie. I'll tell you what happened. It was terrible and unexpected. The day started just like any other. Father sent me into town on some errands.
I went to collect the debt.
A fellow by the name of Kunish owed money to Father, who sent me to collect it from him. Only Kunish had no intention of paying. It got a bit heated, as often happens when there's money involved, but Kunish still wouldn't cough up the coin. Father was too generous for his own good, letting even a scoundrel like that buy on credit.
Oh.
When I'd done all the errands, I headed back home. I promised Father I'd help him with his work, and I was looking forward to it. He was forging a sword for Sir Radzi.
Yeah, the speech checks are timed now. Alright, well, she's liking the charisma, so...
The sword was taking shape when Sir Radzi himself came to have a look at it. He praised Father's work and said that with his smithing skills, he could easily make a living in Prague or Vienna.
You don't say.
But Sigismund's horde was already on the horizon, ready to attack the town.
Yeah, so that's definitely based on the stats. Keep going with this.
A horde of soldiers was amassed. Pennants flapped in the wind, the armour glinted in the sunlight, and the horses whinnied impatiently. They were waiting for Sigismund to give the command to attack.
How awful.
And then death descended on Skalitz.
They killed my parents.
Father
Don't be
told me
talking
to
about
take
your
shelter
girlfriend.
in the
Don't
castle while he went to get
plant
married.
ideas.
She was stranded in the town, surrounded by Sigismund butchers.
And then I saw him knocking down one human after another. I never saw him fight like that. But then the leader of Sigismund's raiding party, the knights in full armour, saw Father and charged at him. But then the leader of Sigismund's raiding party, the knights in full armour, saw Father and charged at him. He cut down my father without a thought.
You
Then he
did
turned
just
on my
repeat
mother.
yourself.
He murdered her in cold blood.
You poor boy. May the Lord have mercy on their souls.
I ran to the castle like our neighbours to take cover, but I didn't make it. I had to find another way to save myself. The men on the battlements called down to me to flee to Talmberg and warn you. I was lucky I knew a concealed path around the castle.
Needed a horse.
I needed a horse to get to the safety of Talmberg and to warn you all.
And with all that was happening, you thought of others like a good Christian.
And I heard a scream. It was Teresa, the mill wench. She'd been caught by a gang of Cuman savages who planned to violate her. I had Sir Radzig's sword, and even though there were several of them and they were better armed, I had to try and save them. I wanted there to be at least one person I'd helped.
Well, that's
I
good.
succeeded, even though it almost cost me my life. After that, I stole a horse from them and rode off.
Like a valiant knight.
I'll never forget the horror. It will haunt me for the rest of my life.
That's terrible. How could something like that happen?
God alone knows why he lets such things happen.
You poor boy. I understand your grief, but God is not to blame for the ills of this world. That is the work of Satan and those who do his bidding. Those who are corrupted by greed, envy, and pride. You must not lose faith, whatever life brings. Fate has not been merciful to me, and my husband either. Also, in comparison to the horrors he went through. I was young when I married my husband. It was my father's wish. Divish was a lot older than I, but a woman must bear her lot. Shortly after our marriage, before I even got a look at Talmberg, the castle was stormed and my husband was imprisoned.
Really?
My husband had some quarrel with Sir Havel Medek of Valdek, who decided to resolve it by force. He stormed the castle, burned down the village of Pribyslavitz, and killed many of our men, even the old chamberlain. He imprisoned my husband in the castle and put his own garrison there.
That's awful.
I was barely 18 years old, and all of a sudden, I was left alone with Sir Robert. We didn't know what to do. We went to Prague to appeal to the king, and sought help from Divish's friends, but all to no avail. We tried for years, but it seemed I was destined to be left alone, and my husband to rot in jail in his own castle.
Years, you said?
7 years. That's how long it took before Havel was condemned as an enemy of the crown. And even then he refused to surrender the castle and release my husband. In the end, I raised the money to pay a ransom, and only then, by the grace of Lord Jesus, did I finally lay eyes on my husband once more.
7 years. And was Havel punished for it?
Never. And after 7 years, my husband returned to me an infirm old man.
Sir Divish seems like a good, strong man.
Certainly, only he has many concerns. He had to rebuild Talmberg. After he was released, the king appointed him Burgrave of Prague Castle, and he was very busy. He had no time for me at all. But at least we were in the city, and there was something going on. And now, we're here.
My lady, you're still young. Beautiful.
Oh dear.
The best years are still ahead of you.
Would that were true, lad. Would it be true? But what am I doing bothering you with this? You have troubles enough of your own. I'll go and let you sleep.
Yeah, that's for the best.
I enjoyed our little talk, Henry. Good night, and God bless.
Good night, my lady.
All right, if she is just lonely and wants a little bit of conversation from a exciting young man, and that's all we're doing here, that's fine. But I don't want to be hung. Hello? Okay.
Help us, son. Don't be a coward.
He didn't say that. That's just your brain torturing you in your nightmares. That didn't happen.
Henry, wake up. You don't want to miss this.
What's happening?
Whoa!
Come to the battlements. One of our patrols reported a company heading here from Skalitz.
Okay. It's still dark out? I really could use some sleep.
Use my command. All within well.
Hey, you men down there. Tell the people outside the walls to prepare for attack. Quickly, do you understand?
Is somebody out there? You see dark. Supposed to talk to you. What's going on? Since you're making me stand in the rain?
What's going on?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Why would Sigismund advance on Talmberg in the night? Especially since he's lost the element of surprise after the raid on Skalitz.
Maybe it's not him.
Then who is it? The scouts Jivish sent to Skalitz to spy on Sigismund said he'd set up camp and was getting ready to storm the castle. And so Radzig is an experienced soldier. He'd surely hold the castle for quite some time. It doesn't make sense.
What else did the spies see?
Not much of anything. Before they could get close enough, this huge storm started. And you were right. Sigismund has a hell of a lot of soldiers, including all manner of mercenaries. An army like that costs a fortune.
And takes time to move.
We'll find out when they get here, won't we?
Right, we will.
Okay. But you said there's something I want to see. I don't see nothing. Okay. That's not an army.
Who goes there?
Lucifer and all his minions. Who else, Robert?
Sir Radzig.
What a relief.
Is his lordship there with you?
Yes, sir. He is right here.
What are you doing up so late, Divish? At your age, you need a good night's sleep.
Well, Radzig, you didn't exactly pick the best time for an outing either. In a big hurry?
It was a bit of a scramble, all right. Believe it or not, this tempest is a godsend for me and my men. As my old granddad used to say, better a sore throat than a slit throat.
I'd say your grandfather was a wise man. Your messenger told us what happened.
Messenger?
The lad you sent to warn us.
He's alive? He made it to you?
He's here with me. He only got away by the skin of his teeth, though.
Thank God.
A brave young man. But tell me, friend, how on earth did you manage to get away?
Thank God for this tempest. When it began, Sigismund's Tatars crawled into their holes and left us storming the castle for more clement weather. We were able to sneak out right under their noses. The Lord be praised. We wouldn't have stood a chance against them.
Would you like to spend the night in Talmberg?
No, no. When Sigismund finds the castle empty tomorrow, he might come looking for us. We'd only be exposing you to danger. Without me and my men, he has no call to attack you.
What will you do then?
Does he need an excuse?
We'll march to Ratai. It's only a short way, and there we'll have a better chance of defense and enough room for all of these people. If Sigismund should come, better bet
I don't think the people were too keen on the idea of continuing to march on. Oh, we don't get to stay here?
Is that boy still with you?
I'm here, sir.
You have courage, lad. That I can't deny. I am sorry about what happened. Would you care to join us?
I'd like to, sir, but first I have to return to Skalitz.
Are you mad? What do you want there?
I can't leave my mother and father. I won't leave their corpses rotting in the street. I'll join you once I've taken care of them.
Don't even think of going back there, you donkey. Are you tired of living?
But sir!
Quiet! I'm sorry about your father, but getting killed as well won't help him. Divish, make sure that lad doesn't budge from Talmberg until things quieten down.
Not to worry, friend. Anyway, he's injured and needs to recover. I'll lock him up here as if he were Havel of Balding.
I see you've grown a thick skin since your tribulation, sir. But thank you. We'll meet again when circumstances are more favorable. Farewell.
Farewell, friend, and good fortune. Give my regards to Sir Hanish.
I will. And good luck to you and your people, too. These are dark times. Move out!
Anywhere, people! Move out! Don't get caught making right there now!
That has to be just the people who were left inside the castle.
Men, tonight we'll have triple patrols. Sort out the watches between you as always. And if I catch anyone boozing, playing dice, or slacking off, I'll personally break every bone in his body. I want you to keep a close eye on everything nearby. Sigismund will surely have sent spies, and likely men as well, to follow the Skalitz people now he knows they've fled. Keep your eyes peeled and report everything to me at once. Understood?
Okay.
What the hell?
I didn't do.
Henry, I need to have a word with you.
Well, your
Hey,
people.
what shit?
Your people are walking into me. Cut it out. So yeah, sorry. Can I help? Really? Those are my choices? I want to go back to bed. Fine.
What is it you need?
I could use an extra pair of eyes, and yours are keen. Will you keep watch on the battlements with my men?
Is that a request or an order?
I'd rather it was a request you answered yes to.
Of course I'll help. And I'll have to pay you back somehow after all you've done for me.
Splendid. And don't worry, I'll tell the men to relieve you later.
Okay, well, that's fair, I guess. Don't how I'm keep watch on the battlements. Alright, well, I can't see diddly squat. Neither diddly nor squat. It's kind of either I'm really short. I mean, you can barely stick your. Okay, I can see it a little better in this one. But all I see is the trees. There's some vague light on the hill beyond. And that's it. Could be an archer down there in the dark getting ready to shoot me in the face. Oh, I guess that's the alarm bell. Time for the changing of the guards. Go to the battlements of the Outer Bailey. Just follow these guys. They seem to know where they're going. Okay, it just got a whole lot lighter all of a sudden. Okay. What's up? Crap.
We're going to the Skalitz.
See how the self-appointed king wins the love and respect of his loyal subjects.
Indeed, Robard. Sigismund of Luxembourg has a rare talent for winning people over to his cause. We may be in for a surprise, though. I don't think he will set his heathen dogs on us today.
Greetings, Lord of Talmberg.
That's the bastard who led the attack at Skalitz and killed my parents.
Don't be an idiot. Do you want to end up like them?
I am Sir Markwart von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia, who has resolved to strike against those who disrupt concord in the land and to restore order in the name of his brother, King Wenceslaus IV.
Restore order by burning and pillaging the king's estates.
Greetings, Sir Markwart. The efforts of the king's brother to bring order to this chaotic land are undoubtedly noble. It seems to me, though, that he and his army have somewhat strayed. As Burgrave of Prague Castle, I am entirely beholden to the king. and here in Talmberg divine peace reigned until your arrival. To what then do we owe the honor of your visit?
Yesterday, His Majesty took action against the enemy of the kingdom, the Ratzik Kobila, who has been using the silver from the Skalitz mine to fund insurrection against the crown. Unfortunately, the insurgent escaped. Would you happen to know, noble sir, where he might be at this time?
As far as I know, the Sir Radzik of which you speak is the king's hetman at Skalitz. I find it hard to imagine that he would rebel against our king. Nevertheless, I can assure you that Sir Radzik is not at Talmberg. He would be a fool indeed to flee from one castle, where he has little chance of defense, to another, where he has even less. Or do you take the view that my humble manner is any obstacle to your army?
Am I to inform the king then that the Ratzik Kobila is not at Talmberg and that he has your loyalty?
Sir Radzik Kobila is not here, and I have no intentions of getting embroiled in affairs from which I have nothing to gain.
Very well, sir. As you wish. I will relay your words to the king in the hope he will be as well disposed as you seem to be.
Those who have clean consciences and goodwill may find themselves well disposed even at moments like this, when there is little cause for joy. Farewell, sir.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Okay.
My lord, you have my utmost admiration.
Get on with you, Robard.
Yeah, that was that's some nice diplomacy there. Well done. Can you feel my laser eyes burning into the back of your bald head? He could. Okay. Bury your loved ones in Skalitz. Wait. Talk to Captain Robard. And I should take my horse. Okay. Well, if it's my horse, I guess nobody else from Skalitz is going to claim it. So, yeah. All right, well, let's talk to Captain Robard first, I guess. Excuse me, sir.
Jesus Christ be praised.
It keeps taking me by surprise when they say that. Like, you know, take it easy. Oh, you actually mean it. Okay. Apparently, I have to get to Skalitz to bury my parents. Assuming that they haven't already been, you know, eaten or dragged through the streets, or whoever knows what these barbarians do to the dead.
So, Robard, I need to get to Skalitz.
What would you do there, lad? Sigismund might have left. The place will be swamped with robber barons, brigands, deserters, and other vermin. And anyway, your lord commanded you to stay here.
Alright, well, this one isn't timed anyway. Well, my score is still the highest on this.
So, Robard, my parents died there. I can't leave them to be eaten by dogs. What would you do in my place?
Sorry, lad, but I won't take orders. You'll have to wait until everything settles down, and maybe your lord will change his mind.
Won't take orders? I'm not giving orders. Maybe he meant I won't break orders. Alright, well. So he's not going to be any help. I am literally standing still. Alright. Well, that's not terribly impressive. Chickens. Okay. Well, hey, buddy. Can I go?
God be with you.
Well, thanks. I know where the trader is. I just talked to him. About Sigismund's army.
Business with Sigismund turned out well in the end, didn't it?
Aye, that was a good start. Now we need to drive him and his war horse out of Bohemia for good.
Okay. I need to get out of here.
I need to get out of here.
And I need a feather bed with a comely wench in it. But it looks like we'll both be disappointed. Sir Divish gave orders not to open the gate, and you especially are not to be let out.
Oh. I have to bury my parents.
My mother and father were left in Skalitz like carrion. I have to bury them. I can't leave them to the dogs.
I'm sorry, my friend, but I can't. You'll have to persuade Sir Robard, or think something up so I don't end up in the shit for it. Otherwise, forget it.
What have you got in mind?
What am I supposed to think up?
How should I know? Maybe some disguise so I can say I didn't recognize you? If a Talmberg soldier turns up all kitted out properly, in armor and a helmet, then of course I let him go. That's obvious.
Alright, I'll have a look around for something.
Talmberg armor. Okay. Well, that's surprisingly helpful. Alright, well, let's go look in the castle and see if we can find some armor somewhere. Alright, so, well, this is very easy. Hey, how you doing? Wait. Mount and Steel. Mount and Steel. Are one of these my horse? I rode him in here. Yes, this is my horse. If the only thing I can do with my horse is sit in here because I can't get out the gate, that's kind of a problem. Okay, well, do you have anything that I can use? You do have a lockpick. You want 18 for it. And let's haggle.
Can we do something about the price?
Aye.
Alright, so... Oh. Well, that's as far as we can go. Make an offer.
All right, so.
Okay, so I got an extra groschen out of him. And now he is broke. And I am flush with a massive 37.2 groschen. And a lockpick. Private area. Close the door. This was the easiest chest that there was, so let's try this. So the way this is supposed to work is I gotta keep it in the same position. Ooh. Okay, that worked. Yes. Armor. Give it all. And then get out. Get out, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out. You didn't see nothing. Going in my room for a second. Just kind of close the door. I'm gonna get changed, but I'm modest. Also, if they see me putting on, guard clothes, it could be bad. So, yeah, that's it. Okay. Yep, just a guard. Just a guard. Gonna go out there and do some guarding. Olena. Olena? Olena. This is Olena. Yeah. Is that really your name? Is that really your name, girl? Wait. Are you a girl? I'm not gonna look. We're gonna assume you're a girl, because if you get caught online examining horse undercarriages, I believe that's bad. I believe that's generally regarded as a bad thing. I'm not gonna pay a lot for this muffler. No. Brr. Don't trample the chickens. Okay. Just saying, be careful. Can I talk to you from the horse? Hey there. Greetings, good... Oh, I'm not... I'm not Mr. Ed. Greetings, good sir. Okay, no, apparently... Let's just back it up a little bit. Back it up, back it up, back it up, back it up. Okay. Hey, Mr. Guard. I am a guard just like you. And I would like to take this horse out to make sure it gets its daily exercise while its owner is lavishing himself on the luxuries of our Lord's hospitality. Yeah.
My respects to you.
And to you. I need to get out of here. Try to pretend that I don't have the exact same voice as that guy who wasn't a guard who said the same thing not very long ago.
I need to get out of here.
Then I'm afraid you're out of luck. Ah, I see. All right then. But if you breathe a word about me to anyone...
Don't worry, it's not gonna happen.
Open the gate!
Let's go, Elena. I'm just gonna pronounce it Elena. Like yeah. Flee the castle. Okay. Got out of the castle, get a horse. This is all going marvelously according to plan. So that's the way I want to head out. Okay, well, we're committed now as the gate is closing behind me. You know, it is raining again. Gently raining. Kind of a drizzle. But it's not so bad when I'm out here. I'm not stuck inside the city. You know? Yeah, it's actually kind of nice over here. Discovered shrine. Oh. Yachi K. Ying, Alexander D. Flanker? That's not a shrine to people in this time period. That sounds like names modern people would use, like Kickstarter backers. Did they actually take the people who gave them money to create the game and put them in the game? I think so. Of course, I didn't forget my horse. You know, if it wasn't for my horse, I would never have spent that year in college. And it goes in your ear. Sorry. That's Lewis Black, who is a political hack. But I liked him because he was angry like me. And that's pretty entertaining. Yep, just another guard. Don't mind me. Coming through. Got anything to say? Nicholas? You're a named character. Do you have anything unusual in your dialogue tree? Oh, training. Some people can teach you. Yes, so you train in what? Hunting. Could be useful.
I'd like you to show me some hunting tricks. Sure.
I would be a beginner.
I'd like to practice the basics.
All right, but it'll cost you.
Whoa! I do not have that kind of money.
Maybe another time.
Are you a boar? You kind of look like a boar. A crashing boar? See, because he's laying on the ground, like exhausted, like he crashed. No, that's a sow, because it's just a sow, okay? I'm not going to pay a lot for this muffler. Okay, yeah. Read. Rose Benjamin. Alright. Well, Rose Benjamin, thank you for helping to bring this beautiful game into existence, because it is awesome. Whoa! What happened?
You'll have to wait for me here, friend. I have to keep going on my own.
How is it going to be better for me to be going on my own? Where am I?
I've already gone.
Did we just teleport back to Skalitz? Okay, that's a mess. And all things considered, bad. Okay, that is pretty gross. Yeah, so this is... I think that was one of the first towers that I saw. Okay. Well, it's just saved the game. And this is pretty grim. And I don't know where my horse is. I would left the road south of town here, and now I'm here. So apparently it just decided when I got a certain distance from Talmberg proper that I didn't need to go anywhere else, which is weird. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think I'm going to go ahead and leave this part here. And I will engage in the somewhat grisly prospect of seeing if there's anything on all these bodies that will help me in my quest. It's pretty grim. Pretty grim. So, until next time, this has been Jim at the Mid-Nite Drive-Thru saying thank you and drive through. Thanks for watching. I mean, burned out buildings, smoke, rain, corpses, blood. Seems that it's turned out to be a fabulous evening's apocalypse.